Welcome back, Mary. How's your week been?
Honestly, my week's been shitty. I lost my job.
Oh,
Yeah, I no call no showed 3 days in a row. So
well, it sounds like you've been having a rough week.
yeah, it feels like it's kind of just like one thing after another. I can't really catch a break, you know.
Last week you mentioned that your boyfriend has been distant lately and you want to spend more time with him. How's that been going?
It hasn't really been going well. He kind of keeps making excuses and blowing off my calls and texts. And when I confronted him about it, he just kept saying he was hanging out with the boys, but I knew he wasn't. I can clearly see on Xbox that he's not logged in, and that's usually how it goes. Um, and because he's not logged in, I can see that he's not playing with the guys because one of them's always streaming. So,
Have you talked about him about your feelings on this?
yeah, and he doesn't fucking care about me at all. Our relationship didn't matter to him. I didn't matter to him. He just said I was being overdramatic and clingy and that he needed room for a break. Um, one week we were fine and then it kind of like all changed. He pulled away and I couldn't figure out why.
I can see how upset this has made you to have someone you've been committed to for the past few years stop reciprocating and pull away without explanation.
Exactly. I put all this time and energy into the relationship. We went on all these extravagant trips, and when I could barely afford it because it was what he wanted, I gave him everything I had to offer, all the love I could possibly give another person. And what have I gotten out of it? Absolutely nothing. He's completely ruined everything. They both have. Everything was great. It was going so well, and now my life has completely gone to shit.
What do you mean by they both have?
Well, on top of this all, my childhood friend and I have been having some conflict.
What has the conflict been about?
Every time I've been trying to make plans with her, she bails or cancels at the last minute.
Have you tried bringing this up with her?
Yeah, but she keeps just like blowing it off.
Is this a normal pattern for her?
No, it's been more of a recent thing. I started noticing it because I haven't been spending as much time with my boyfriend.
Okay. Well, before our next session, it might be helpful to try to speak with them at the same time and voice your concerns. Let them know how this is making you feel. How does that sound?
I think I could do that.
You mentioned on the phone that something came up and you needed to meet up before our next session. Can you tell me a little bit about what's going on?
I found them together in the store buying a pregnancy test. At first, I thought he was just being supportive of her, having to buy one. But then I saw how they were standing with his arm wrapped around her waist. So I walked over and asked what was going on, and neither of them could look me in the eye. They just kept looking back and forth at each other like they didn't know what to say. And that's when I started piecing it all together. He was blowing me off to be with her, and she was fucking doing the same thing. So.
Okay, tell me if I have this right. You found both of them buying a pregnancy test, and this confirmed your suspicions that something was going on?
Yeah, clearly. And now Amber's pregnant. That should be me, not fucking Amber. Fuck that bitch.
Okay, did you confront them about it more at the store or did you walk away?
Yeah, I confronted them about it right then and there. I couldn't just walk away after putting it all together. They hurt me, and now I'm going to hurt them.
What do you mean by hurt them?
I'm going to make them regret it and hurt them twice as much as they've hurt me. And make their lives a living nightmare.
Do you think that that is the best solution? You don't want to stoop to their level.
Fuck yeah, I do. Fuck them. They deserve what's coming to them.
When you say they deserve what's coming to them, what is it that you have planned?
I'm gonna go back home tonight, grab my gun, and kill them.
So, I am very concerned about what I'm hearing. It sounds like you have been contemplating homicide and have a plan. During our first session, I reviewed situations in which I may have to break confidentiality. Having homicidal thoughts and a plan would constitute an area where confidentiality must be broken. Part of what needs to happen next is I need to reach out to the local police, and I also need to inform Amber and Chad of the threat. Do you have any questions for me about this?
Nope, but good luck stopping them before I do.
So, hi, officer. I have a client who has been disclosed to me that they have a gun and plan to kill their ex best friend, boyfriend, and their unborn child.
Is she with you right now?
I tried to keep her in my office, but she stormed out. I think she went home to grab her gun.
What's her name and address?
Mary Turner, she lives at 24 Maple Street, Apartment A, Campton, New Hampshire, 03223.
Is there anything else I should know about the situation?
She's in a heightened emotional state and she seems to be escalating over the past week. The people she is targeting are Amber Johnson and Chad Michaels.
I think I have everything I need. I will head over there now and keep you updated.
Thank you. Hi, this is Kathy Cousins. I'm Mary's counselor.
Hi, what is this about?
Mary has indicated a threat towards your life. Are you at the apartment you share with her?
Oh my God, what? Yeah, I'm at our apartment. Why?
Is Chad there with you?
No, he's at his place tonight.
The police have already been informed and are taking this matter seriously. Do you have somewhere safe you could go?
Yeah, my parents live nearby. She wouldn't have their address.
I highly recommend going there now, and their police will be in touch with you.
Okay, I'll head over there now. Thank you.
Hi, this is Kathy Cousins. I'm Mary's counselor.
Oh, great. What is this?
So, Mary has indicated a threat towards your life. Are you currently home?
Yeah,
The police have already been informed and are taking this matter seriously. Do you have somewhere else that you can go right now?
I think so. I have a friend's house I could go to.
Great. I highly recommend going there now, and the police will be in touch with you.
Thank you.
I wanted to sit down and speak with you about my last client. They threatened the life of two people, so I told them I'd have to contact law enforcement and warn the people she intended to harm. I'm unsure if I went about it the right way and wanted your input. I wasn't able to de escalate the situation, and I think I scared them away as soon as I mentioned being a mandated reporter. Maybe if I went about it differently, they wouldn't have stormed out of the building and I could have helped more.
Talk to me through what happened. What questions did you ask the client before mentioning you were going to have to break confidentiality?
I assessed whether they had a plan, the means to complete the act, and tried to suggest that they don't stoop down to the level that their intended victims had gone, since she felt wronged by them. In making that statement, I may not have come off how I intended to either.
Okay, I hear you. Have you called the police and the potential victims?
Yes, I just got off the phone with each of them, and I told the police the information necessary to reach my client and was able to reference their safety plan so I could reach the potential victims. I also advised them to go somewhere safe where my client may not have been able to reach them as quickly.
Okay, good. So you fulfilled your duty to warn and contacted the police. Did you get to talk about the protective factors with them, like trying to get them to think of things that would prevent them from harming others or future expectations? Either of these could have helped in getting the client out of the narrow mindset gotten trapped in when they're having these intense ideations.
No, I didn't get to do either of those, but both would have been helpful and could have helped keep them in the office longer. I tried to be firm and direct in my questions, but maybe if I kept a friendlier tone, they would have felt that I was trying to understand what they were going through and normalized it more.
It definitely sounds like you have a better understanding of what working with someone that's experiencing homicidal ideation looks like. Let's take some time now and review some assessment questions for next time so that you feel prepared. How does that sound?
That'd be really helpful. Thank you.